Brae's like, oh, I know that motorcycle. That's the Suzuki. Yeah.
He didn't even have to look.
He didn't even have to look. He was like, yep, I already know.
That's my friend Joey Valence, and I'm Brae, and we are
Joey Valence and Brae.
Let's go.
Yo, it's Radio World and my boy,
Sae Vista.
and we here at New York City about to interview Joey Valence and Brae off their new album, Hyper Youth.
This is presented by Crisis Magazine, and it's presented by our partner, Easy Live.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
tell you more about that later, though. Enjoy the interview, yo.
Enjoy it, baby. Enjoy it.
How did it feel performing Hyper Youth for the first time?
crazy. It was so fun to hear all the songs live. Yeah,
Came to New York for Summer Stage. First of all, wait, how was Summer Stage?
it was awesome, man. It was rainy, but everyone had a good time, and it was the first time we played Hyper Youth after the album release, so it was very, very fun.
Which one was your favorite to perform?
What do you think?
Go Hard goes hard. That song is awesome. Party song goes crazy.
Party. Party.
What's Up is like our new live anthem that
The real parties with JDB. There it is. You wish you could do it like this.
goes
What's up,
crazy.
what's up?
Yeah, it's
Hell
so hard,
yeah.
so hard.
You said you produce. Now, you're FL Studio down. You don't play when it comes to FL Studio. Why is that? What's up with Ableton? What's your beef with
Yo,
Ableton?
Ableton. Okay, FL Studio is just so easy to use, and every time I would go like towards Ableton, I'm like, what is going on here? Like, I just don't understand it. But I also haven't taken the time to learn. If you learn one thing, it's like you can do all the same stuff. I don't care what people say. You can do all the same stuff and all of the same DAWs. So like, FL is just what I know, and it works.
Yeah, because I was watching your production breakdown.
Yes, I use FL Studio. Yes, it is the best DAW you could possibly imagine. Yes, I've been making music since I was like 11 years old.
I was like, wow, he uses FL like how I use Ableton. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
like certain techniques that you do. I'm like, oh, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. So it's like,
I don't.
can't-
That's the thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just do it.
In the club, shaking ass. I'ma bust that.
And I'm just gonna kind of do this.
see, that's my thing with FL. It's like, you know, they got the sound goodizer, maximizer. I don't know any of that
Sound
shit.
goodizer.
Yeah, 10 of those on the Mac. You're cooking.
Was FL Studio your first choice off rip? Like, you hear like a producer and was like, holy shit, they use that?
I think I just looked up how to make music when I was like 10 years old, and then FL Studio came up, and then I downloaded it, and that's just been what it is since there. I think it just works, and it's the UI is just so intuitive for like a kid, especially at 10 years old. So like, yeah, it's just
definitely.
easy.
Definitely, yeah, with the drum pattern and everything. So you were making EDM.
Sicko mode or Mobamba? Why not both?
How would you compare your beats back then to now? Like, I'm already knowing.
Well, they're a little bit better now, I think.
Yeah. But you would say
No.
you always had that good foundation of like, oh, this is what I want to make.
Yeah, I think making electronic music is just such a different soundscape from hip hop. So, I mean, now when, you know, everything is so like genre fluid, like I think having that knowledge was really important coming into hip hop to sort of approach it from a different perspective. So, yeah, I just think it brings like a little bit different energy to it.
Any early influences, like early on, like when you were like a baby, like in terms of production wise? EDM's kind of like ingrained to you in a way. So anybody that you kind of like, you know, stuck to, like for me, I listened to Bass Cannon.
Bass cannon, kick it.
That song was like,
Oh my
shit.
God.
That was one of my favorite songs growing
That
up.
song was so
Yeah.
good, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Flux was definitely up there, but
Yeah.
I remember listening to Nero for the first time, and like Promises was like the reason I started wanting to make music. But Daft Punk was such a massive influence for me. The sampling is just like what I was so inspired by. Skrillex is my goat. He's like literally the best to ever do it. So yeah, Skrillex, like Dead Mouse, those are like my top three for sure.
So you guys wake up, cool, you go to the studio. Are you guys like, yo, let's make a song about this? Or yo, Joey's like, yo, I made this beat. This is kind of crazy. What do you think? Like, what's the vibe? Like, what's the creative process?
I don't know. It's kind of just sporadic and random. Like sometimes he has like a beat and there's no words or thought behind it yet. Or sometimes I'll like write something and it kind of turns into something. So it's very random. But like I'd say 90% of the time it's just like something that he's produced, like has like a beat already. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's like work on that. And then it just snowballs and turns into a song eventually. Yeah.
I think it just depends on what we feel is just right at the time to say. But especially with this album, we knew exactly what we wanted to say. We just kind of were trying to figure out how to place it in each of the songs. Like, we definitely went in and we're like, these are the messages we want to say. This is the kind of music that we want to make. So there was like a very, very huge intent going into this album, and we fucking just like executed exactly how we wanted it to be. So yeah, I think we just make, again, like whatever we want and how we're feeling. We're not putting constraints on ourselves. Maybe a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, are they gonna like this? Is this too much yet? Like, I don't know if they're ready for this. But I think we just made exactly what we wanted to, and we're just excited to keep doing that. So
Yeah, you guys definitely. I mean, I'm sure you have, but you have any songs where you were like, at first you were like, yeah, this is going on an album, and then you realize like, actually, maybe we should save that for the next project or something else.
I mean, there was a couple songs that we were gonna put on the album that didn't quite make it. It didn't feel like the right vibe once we heard it all together. So I don't know. Who knows? We have some extras.
What day was it when you guys finally finished the project? You guys realized, you know what? These songs are perfect. This is exactly what we need.
Yeah, we were just doing like a big writing session, and it was months and months and months ago now at this point. But yeah, we listened to everything like top to bottom. We're like, there it is.
There was literally a point where I was just like, we need to keep making and making and making and making. We had so many ideas, and then at one point, Brae was just like, "Dude, I think we have it. Like, I think in these songs we have it. We just need to like really flesh them out." And he was right, and we made the ones that we wanted to. Go Hard was like the last song that we made for it. It was we were listening through and we're like, this is a little bit depressing in some areas. We need to have like a real fucking banger on here. But like, Is This Love was one where I sent to him and I was like, I don't know if this is right for the record. I sent Parties Over and I was like, this is kind of what we want to say, but I don't know if it's right for the record. Like Live Right, I was like, this definitely isn't right for the record. But then it just like was like, you know what, it is. This is us. And this is like real right now. So yeah, there was a few moments like that, but I think we just felt really confident that we had made the art that we wanted to. So,
And like you said, it feels like you're also like doing a way where you're giving your fans like, hey, we're growing up together. And this is where we're at, all of us, where we're at. It's like, oh, we love that you do that.
It's time. It's time to do this. If we don't do it now, we're not going to be able to do it again. So
Yeah.
So with RCA in your back pocket, creating this album, did you take any of that label, like, you know, are you still mixing and mastering in your FL studio yourself?
yeah,
Wow.
I do all the production, mixing, mastering, and that's not even something that comes from them. I think they already knew that, and they were like, if you want help, you can have it, but we trust you. And so I was like, yeah, I don't really want to go into sessions. Like I'm pretty confident I can make the music that we want to. I'm pretty confident that we can write the stuff that we want to, but they helped a lot with the sample clearances. That was just like a big thing to clear.
Yeah.
We got some big samples on the record. So very, very.
Which one was your favorite to use?
Yo, the like Africa Bambaataa was like the craziest thing to use. Like that's like one of the first hip hop songs ever. So that was just nuts. It was so surreal too.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Do you find yourselves being like, you know what? Let's get Spike Jonze for the video. Let's actually get a song with Pharrell. You know what I mean? Like, do you see yourself getting outside help at all, or like just keep doing your thing in your own pocket?
Yeah, I mean, we're always open to working with anybody. We just want it to happen as naturally as possible. Like, I don't think we would ever right now try to call RCA and be like, can you get Pharrell on the line? Like, nah, man. Like,
Can you get Kendrick,
when
please?
the time comes, it'll come and it'll appear and it'll be great. But yeah, I think for right now, we know what we're doing and we're sticking to what we like. And obviously, we're making friends all the time, and like collaborations come as they come, and you know, we'll just see what happens. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect answer, honestly. Because I feel that way. I don't feel like you guys are just like, oh shit, we signed now. Yo, let's get Lil Baby on the album.
Yeah, no, that's just horrible.
Except Baby Keem, if you want to hit us up.
Yeah,
you
Baby
can
Keem, let us know, man, immediately.
Shout out Baby King.
Yeah.
He's hiding. He's hiding right
He is
now.
hiding.
He's
He's
hiding.
been hiding. Where are you?
Baby Keem.
Baby Keem, where are you?
Y'all actually know how to ride a bike with no hands?
I actually do. All the time in Europe. Yeah. Whenever we rent bikes in Europe, I'd be on the bike path, just like.
Hell yeah.
No.
You still have.
I can ride a scooter with no hands, and that's also how I tore my PCL by doing that. So
Damn.
no
okay,
hands.
No basketball career for you, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'm not really.
There never was one.
Wait, really?
I don't know, man.
I think so. I don't make the cut.
To talk about like basketball and like kind of career and where you guys were kind of seeing yourselves. You both went to college in PA. were your parents like adamant, like, no, you're going to fucking college? Like, did you guys know that you wanted to do music, do college, or were they always supportive? Like,
yeah, shout out to our parents. They're our biggest fans. They've been supportive since the jump, even when we were wavering towards music instead of, not even instead of academics, because we actually got really lucky. We graduated right as our music started to pop.
Amazing.
So yeah, but our parents either way were like very supportive of us in that regard. So that was really nice. But no, I mean, for me, I never thought I would be into music at all. I was just like chasing, like, I got to go to school. Like everyone tells you to go to school. So it's like, I guess I have to do this to get a job and make money. So
yeah, I read that you said you kind of found your spark when you met Joey.
Yeah,
so
man, for sure. I was a bum in college. I was horrible. I failed like 4 classes. I was on like academic probation. I had I was really, really bad in college, but I eventually graduated and got my degree. So I do have that. I got that just in case this all falls out tomorrow. I can go back to working.
Go back and do, what was it, like nursing, health?
Yeah, I was health policy administration. I wanted to like sell medical devices. That's what I wanted to do at first. But then, I found out I was good at rap. Thank God for Joey, man.
What was the moment where you were like writing or rapping into a mic? You were like, wait, we're actually fucking sick.
I don't think I'm sick at all. I think I'm still shit. I have fun doing it. Like, we both have a great time doing it. It's very, very fun. But like, I don't know, that moment never really, it's all just like for fun. We always try to like, even on this album for Hyper Youth, we try to like one up ourselves and be like, all right, like, how do we like push ourselves to like be better? But I'm not out here trying to be like, an insane like MC or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I know what my capabilities are.
No, but because you had this one line, you was like, I'm half amazing and I'm half Asian.
So good, you can call me Amasian. Yeah,
like,
that was a last minute bar that wasn't even in the song actually, and then I needed to fill that spot, and I just thought of it and put it in like really quick before we put the album out. Actually,
I just remember you guys saying something like, we perform from a fan's perspective.
Yeah,
and I feel like you guys apply that with not just your performance but your art overall.
Yeah, I mean, we think about it all the time. Even when we were creating Hyper Youth, even the way the tracks are set up, we're like, how would we almost play this album live? And it's very similar to like how we would do like a live set list. And then just all the imagery and the colors that we picked and everything. I mean, we're always thinking like, what do we want to see when we go to a show? Or like, what would you want to see if you saw an album cover? Like, how would you want to feel like from one of your favorite artists? So we're always putting ourselves in the shoes of our fans, because we're fans ourselves still till this day. You know what I mean? Like, we're always like listening to new stuff and trying to be put onto new artists and everything.
I was about to say, yeah, because you guys are still, like, that's what I appreciate. You guys are still fans. Like, for example, you guys had JPEG Mafia, Danny Brown, Rebecca Black. These are people you guys grew up listening to, right? I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Real quick, favorite JPEG Mafia project?
I think the LP Offline is just so good.
If he fall on that floor, let him go. Gone. This ain't feel for this page of my art. This shit they put a stain on my heart.
Like, I know it's overrated to say, but Hazard Duty Page is like one of my favorite songs ever. That song is so good. I'm pretty sure it's off LP Offline.
Pick up my beat, built for this part. If you wasn't here for the long,
it's just the people that are in our same lane who are giving us props is just really cool, because these are the people we look up to. They're such an important part of that culture, and as guests in it, it's just so cool to be appreciated and be like rapping alongside these like heroes of ours.
It's cool, man. So JPEG was first. Yeah, he followed us on Instagram, and then we just were DMing back and forth, and then Joey sent him the beat for What's Up, and then he sent his vocals over, so it was cool. And then eventually we got to link up with Peggy and like, pop out on stage with them at Gumball and everything, so that was really cool. But I mean, working with all the artists that we work with is cool, because they're just friends, and they just like send us their vocals, then we throw it in the track, and we're like, awesome, sick. So yeah, it's quick and it's fun, and it's always friendly, man. We're just making music with people.
That's how it should be. It doesn't feel forced at all. Like any of the stuff that you guys did, features and whatnot, it never felt forced. So that's amazing.
What are you guys' like dream collabs?
Anyone that wants to work with us? No. No. I mean, we say this all the time, but Tyler the Creator, we really love. I'd like to work with Pharrell eventually. He just mentioned Baby Keem. I forgot about Keem. That's so funny. I'm trying to think of some women we like to do it. Like SZA would be sick.
SZA.
Yeah, Dua Lipa would be cool.
Dua Lipa. You get some SZA vocals, the way you're gonna manipulate them.
I actually think Brae can hit some of those notes if he really tries.
I don't know, guys. Maybe. I've been practicing.
No, little vocals and stuff, like little singing. Were you guys always like, I could actually sing, or you guys were just like, let's just rap?
No, I can't fucking sing. Are you kidding me?
Literally just us trying for some of the first times to like find our voices and everything. That's a lot of what this was, and we felt comfortable doing it. Like, we were just like, why not? So, but yeah. Everyone Brae said for collaborations is fire, but I would love to do something with Pokemon someday, please. I know you're not watching this.
Yeah, speaking of that, I would love it personally if you guys worked with Pink Panthers one day.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But we
Yo,
love
we
Pink
wanted
Panthers.
her on
We reached out to her and she said no.
What?
So we're sorry. She doesn't like us right now, but maybe you
for
will.
now, you know.
Yeah.
When these white boys have some clout in
Yeah.
2 years, you'll become.
Once we get a little bit of aura, she's gonna be knocking down our door. I'm
God.
not even worried about it.
Oh god.
Yeah. She's
It's
probably
okay.
busy. She just dropped her album. I don't
Yeah,
blame her
she's
at all. She's
just
got
dropped
shit going on. Yeah, she's just busy. It's fine.
She's busy. Like, it's cool.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
When you create a song, is it production first? Do you get the vocals and then you be like, no, I need to change this beat up. This is crazy. For Bust Up, you had that first version.
Yeah.
It's set death rips. Then
Oh my
you just
god,
like-
for bus sound, yeah. I mean, like, it's normally we always have the beat first, and then the vocals will come after it. But then Bus It was like one of the only times where you put the lyrics down on that, and I was like, okay, I need to like reformat this beat because he just like killed it.
Yeah, you killed that.
But yeah, that original version is so good, and like
No,
people are
I
like,
agree.
people, like you need to. But at the time, I was just like, this is way too different for us. Like we're just
It
sort
was
of.
so heavy at the time. I remember that.
But now I wouldn't have bat an eye about like doing a track like that. But
I mean, yeah, we can always look in hindsight. I think you definitely made the right choice, you know, revamping and everything. But that song itself is like, damn, like
yeah,
that was like a whole different lane. Like it was really on some like more experimental death rip shit.
fire. Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, the production usually comes first, and then when we're really excited about it is when it gets across the line. There's a lot of times where Brae's just like, Joey, this is so good, we need to do this. And like that's where Have to Cry came from. I had that beat and Brae was just begging me, and I know he was being like low key about it, and then at one point he's just like, dude, we need to finish this fucking song or I'm gonna kill you. I was like,
Yeah.
you're right. It was,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like our favorite song from the album. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff like that.
Hell yeah.